Okay, so we're in Cusco now. Our bus ride here was pretty much as bad as it could get without us rolling down a hill to our deaths. First of all, they started blaring the heat, and we haven't felt heat at all since we left home. It was just way too intense. We were way too hot. And to make things even worse,
it was literally like 95 degrees of heat that they were blaring towards our feet.
We had to take our sleeping bag, which of course we didn't need, and shove it on the floor to block all the heat vents. It only did so much. We were still very, very uncomfortably warm. To make matters worse, all of the Peruvians sitting around us were completely bundled up. Wool blankets, full parkas, like snow hats. I didn't understand how they didn't pass out. The seats were like kind of moving around, tilted forward. It was not comfortable at all. Anyway.
And the window was freezing cold because of all the condensation. It was kept dripping down on our heads.
Yeah,
terrible.
So like our heads were freezing and the rest of our bodies were obnoxiously overheated.
So
Anyway.
we pretty much pulled an all-nighter. However, now we're in Cusco and we had a wonderful nap.
Yeah, we arrived at the hostel at like 6:30 and check-in time is 12 p.m. But our room, as luck had it, was empty. So they let us go. They let us check in that early, and we just slept for a few hours. This is our first walk in the city. We're staying in the historic centro, as they call it, and it's really cool. There's like really narrow cobblestone streets. This is not one of the narrow ones. Just getting our bearings with our map here. We're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna go shop around for some tour operators for our trek to Machu Picchu. This here is the Iglesia de San Francisco, and there might be a name to the square, but I can't find that. It's a pretty nice city so far from what we've seen of it.
Yeah.
It's a nice walkable city.
I like the balconies and the shutters and the doors.
Yeah, it's much more enjoyable than Puno, which is
yeah.
just kind of like a maze. Although we have a map for this place and we didn't have a map for Puno, so that makes a big difference.
For sure.
The weather's also really refreshingly not freezing cold. And I was able to take a hot shower this morning.
That's the most important part.
It
That's
was.
why Justin's in a really good mood. He
I'm
took a
rejuvenated.
really nice warm shower.
It's now July 30th. What day do we leave home?
July 21st or 20th.
So 20th. So today was my first hot shower in 11 days.
Yeah. But really only your third shower.
Yeah, my third shower in 11 days also. But the previous two were cold showers.
Yeah.
They don't really even count.
Watch the dog. Don't step on the dog.
We've noticed already that the dogs here are conditioned to always walk on the sidewalks. I've never seen that before. I guess they have to.
Versus Roar de Bacque, where the dogs were literally just sleeping in the streets.
Yeah. But there
Because
was,
they had
like,
scooters and small tuk-tuks there, so they were just
Yeah.
like go around.
and there was like 1% of the traffic.
Yeah.
I said that the weather is not it is refreshingly not freezing. Kristen's still wearing her parka.
Well, in the shade, it's a little chilly.
Juxtaposed to that guy right there. Okay, so first meal in Cusco. I got the alpaca steak. Alpaca is kind of a staple in Peru. So we'll see how it goes.
Looks good.
It does. It's good.
Yeah. It's not jaw-dropping.
No. I feel like you can get like probably better quality
Okay.
at like a steakhouse or something.
All right. Well, we should try to find it.
Yeah.
And guinea pig.
And guinea pig.
So he also got a lemonade, and I got this purple drink. I forget what it's called. It's like chica morada,
Chica Maracha.
something like that. And it's good, but
It's purple corn drink.
Yeah.
That's what the translation is.
it's good, but it literally tastes like the color purple. If you want to imagine what the color purple tastes like, that's what it is, right, Jess?
Yep.
He didn't believe me at first, but he's like, "Yep, that's purple."
You want to try your chicken?
I just got chicken. That's alright. And then tomato soup. I'm having difficulty, I think it's the altitude, with finishing my meals. I'm already full, and I just got this. So, hopefully Justin's hungry. Alright, so we're in Plaza Aramas.
Not even close. Plaza Aramas. That's probably also not close, but maybe closer. Oh, no gracias.
No gracias.
It's okay. I don't understand, like, why would I want my dirty sneakers polished?
Either of these two.
So we're still at the same square, which we don't know how to pronounce. We've just booked our trek to Machu Picchu, which is the most relevant news of the day. It took us about, what time do we start doing this? 10?
Like, yeah.
So
10,
a good
11.
6 hours of walking around, going to different travel agents. It's kind of the way you have to do it. There's a whole bunch of different array of options, from cheap to very expensive. You have to be careful not to book something too cheap, because then you get screwed. And then obviously you don't want to book the most expensive. But we think we did a good job. We found somebody in the middle, a fair price, but they're reputable, and we're really excited. We leave on the 3rd, which is a little bit later than what we wanted, but that's okay. It still works out.
Yep.
And now we're gonna go get a drink to kind of relax and
Celebrate. Woo!
And
Yeah.
enjoying the views on the way. So we're at the San Pedro market, day 2 in Cusco. It's pretty huge, as you can see. Everything is very noticeably kind of sectioned off. Right now we're in the restaurant section. There's a lot of chicken soup, which makes me very happy, and I fully plan on indulging. There was like a floral section, then like another section where they were selling like little tourist trinkets.
And fruits and smoothies.
Yeah,
section.
fruits and smoothies, that was cool. And we're only through maybe like 30% of it so
Yeah.
far. I love markets when I travel, so this is like kind of my kind
Ideal.
of thing. Although I do like Asian markets more because they always have weird shit in them that you can't find anywhere else. This is a little bit too normal. But it's still interesting to be here. And obviously this is where the locals come, which makes it seem more authentic.
Alright, let's walk around.
It's only 9:30 in the morning. Everyone's eating like full meals, like plates heaping with stuff that you probably wouldn't normally eat for breakfast, but I support that.
Yeah,
Like-
this is like your type of breakfast.
Yeah, my breakfast is lunch and dinner food. And they have the biggest soup pots I've ever seen here.
Yeah, we should find out
Not
what we
this
can
one,
buy.
but others.
We should try to find out where we can buy that.
Looks like there's a butcher section over here.
That'll be good. Oh, they cow noses. Wow. Wish I hadn't seen that.
Definitely smells like a butcher
see?
section. Yeah.
Wish I didn't see that. Have some more. Fun.
Some liver for breakfast?
I do not. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Some
Since
stacks of
everything
blood.
is kind of like censored from us at home, we forget sometimes that like meat comes from animals, I think.
Yeah.
But you definitely don't forget that here.
No. Or which part of the animal it came from.
Yeah.
You don't forget either.
Now we have this meat and spice section. Maybe some vegetables too.
There's some coca leaves right there. Damn.
Gotta have your coca leaves.
These are literally everywhere. Well, I wonder what this mash is.
Sometimes they just walk around and hand out. Oh, that's probably your purple corn juice. I didn't know it was actually purple corn. That makes more sense now.
It looks like it's dyed though. Like in the inside of the core, it's purple too. It's got to be dyed.
Oh. Everything else here is pretty like freshly picked and not produced at all. So maybe that's the way. It's just a different species.
It's probably dyed though. We should read about that later.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting my money on it being naturally purple.
All right. Oh, babe, your favorite section, olives.
Oh my god.
This looks so good.
I should burn this section down.
I love the traditional clothes here. Ladies with all their colors and dresses, their little top hats. This fruit looks so good. There's just a gutted pig. Down there's the fruit smoothies. Yummy.
It's interesting how at home you basically never see chicken feet, like on chickens.
Yeah.
But basically everywhere outside of the States, you always see chicken feet on the chickens.
I mean, we'll see a smoothie here. They look really good. See what they're drinking? It's all fresh fruit. Yummy.
Yeah, you could just sense that it's just way fresher than anything we get at home.
It smells so good. They certainly love their Jell-O here. You see these gelatinous little shots everywhere.
I think they're gross.
You haven't even tried them.
I'd rather have that liver than that gelatinous stuff.
Well, I'd rather have the fruit than that gelatinous stuff as well.
So I've died and gone to heaven. This is a chicken soup bar. It's like 40 feet long, 2 sides, and it's super cheap, really fast, and awesome. Like, the soup is really, really good. We went to a soup restaurant last night, and it was totally overpriced, and it was not nearly as good as this. You just come here, sit down, and in 2 minutes you have a huge bowl of soup for 5 soles, which is, I don't even know what that is. It's like $2 or something.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, so we're back in San Pedro Market, and we came back specifically so I could get some fruit. I want to get
Chair's a little wobbly.
I wanted to get a fruit smoothie, but the language barrier, now I have a fruit salad, but I'm totally fine with it because I was torn as to which one I wanted. This looks absolutely divine. If you do a little pan around, you see that there's like a bunch of people selling the same exact thing for the same exact price. So you pretty much just have to pick based off of either the fruit selection or the lady selection. I went with the lady selection because she looked like a nice little grandma.
Also, when you walk through here, all the ladies kind of like wave the menus at you. And
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward because you have to ignore most of them and pick one of them.
So
Anyway.
I picked the little grandma lady, and I think I made a good choice. All right. Want some?
No,
Blue gram.
I didn't get any. There's not enough saturated fat for my liking. So this is all Kristen.
It's all me, and I'm totally okay with it.
Is it
Like
good?
the end. Yeah.
Is the yogurt good too? What's in it?
There's
Strawberries,
kiwi, strawberries,
bananas?
bananas, mango, and I think that's about it. I don't know what this is.
Is it fresh?
This is pineapple core. It's not the actual pineapple, just the core. But it's good. It tastes very fresh, yeah.
By the way, this is our 3rd time today at this market.
And there may be a 4th time.
By the way, we should add that this costs 5 soles, which is about $2.
Yeah, and back at home this would cost like $10. Or like $5.99 a pound or something like that. Alright, well Justin's happy because now he got his chicken noodle soup.
Chicken soup number 2 today. $2.
It's really good.
Morning of day 3 in Cusco, and what better way to start it than another trip to the market.
Woo.
We also have noticed these yellow things down here. People are selling them and buying them and kind of like sprinkling them all over the street on the curbs in front of their houses. We're not sure what that's all about. We haven't seen it before.
Yeah, and some people have them in their hair as well. It's confetti of sorts, but we don't know what the occasion is.
Probably some celebration.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get some food.
Yeah.
So we're at a Choco museum and we're doing a tour where they teach us how to make chocolate. This is the cacao tree, and these are the fruits where they get the chocolate from. It's the first time we've ever seen them. All the time I bump my head.
This is where the magic happens.
So we're gonna make our own chocolate today. And you need to also see Kristen in her apron.
I'm starting to salivate right now. I just want chocolate so bad. Alright, Justin's about to open up his first cocoa bean. Oops. So let's see. It's like the worst video ever.
It's not as good as chocolate.
Well, do you taste the olives and the coffee like she said? Your 2 favorite things most in the world.
It tastes more like coffee.
Coffee?
What? And
It's like a,
on the coffee, no?
it just has the texture of a nut and it tastes like coffee.
Okay.
Want to taste?
The shell is very thin, right?
Oh, I taste an olive. I definitely taste olive. Ooh,
I don't.
that's 100% olive.
Well, I can't stand olives and I don't taste olive.
I love olives and I don't like them.
Or maybe it doesn't taste like olive.
No, it tastes like an olive pit, like if you bite into it.
Oh, I don't know what an olive pit tastes like.
Well, it
I
tastes-
never got that far.
It tastes like an olive and the pit. So she's putting the cocoa beans that we just ate into there. She's gonna heat them up.
It's called a canalla, which also means a word in Spanish for someone who's cheating on you.
It's a naughty word.
Okay. So now, we will make the roasted step, and just need to stir the beans like side by side. So why we need to stir the beans? Because I don't want to burn in the shells. Because the cacao shells we will reuse. We will make chocolate tea with the cacao shells. Okay? So that's why you need to stir the beans like side by side. Okay?
How's your chocolate coming along?
Divine. And I'm putting a little garnish on top. Which is actually, I think, the bottom. But I'll be able to distinguish them. I made peanut, Oreos. Oh, these are Smarties, the M&Ms. I forgot. Almonds, sea salt, more almond, and then double plain. Excited. What about yours?
Kristen chose dark chocolate.
It's going.
This one here is mine. I chose milk chocolate. And I kind of forget what I used where. I didn't put the garnishes on there.
I think
I used cocoa
this
leaves.
is the cocoa leaf. You can tell that.
Yeah.
Were you holding it this way?
I was
Oreo,
moving it around. There's
Oreo,
Oreo,
Smarties, Oreo and Smarties. Then I don't-
quinoa, or
Oh, nice.
quichoa, whatever you could say, which I think should be like rice, crisp rice maybe. I hope, and just a plain one. Chicken soup number 3 at the famous chicken soup bar. I still can't believe it.
Yeah.
This is our Andean barbecue.
We should get the menu and read off.
Yeah, this is a beef heart,
Oh God.
a quarter of a guinea pig, lamb chops, trout, alpaca steak, stuffed pepper, and kidney. and we have no idea what's what, so we're just gonna eat all of it and hope for the best.
No, there's no going back now. So we're all trying. I'm not sure if I'm here. We're all trying heart right now. Beef heart. Are you in it?
It's red.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, there's hair. Duh.
That's your
That's my hair.
I mean, you're eating heart. Who cares
Yeah.
if there's hair in it?
All right. Cheers.
Go hard or go home.
Go heart or go home.
Oh, is that hard?
Which one is guinea pig? Ah, really?
It's not bad.
It's good,
It's a little fatty tasting.
but I have heart in my mouth. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's actually quite good.
Pretty good.
Of course. How do you feel about your heart that you just
I
ate?
think it was delicious.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm videotaping.
Oh
God.
She plays slow, let's get the whole view.
It has a head. This is a guinea pig, aka Meerschweinchen.
A Meerschweinchen.
AKA ocean pig. Even
Ocean
though,
piggy?
Even though Switzerland and, well, not Germany is landlocked.
Yeah.
You don't,
Okay.
they don't even have
Yeah.
Wait, was hast du gekriegt? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think that they have.
Oh my god. Bam, bam, that's gross. Oh.
The photos don't do
Does it have
it
teeth?
favours.
Does it have, it was with
It's
one
got
tooth.
teeth. It's got teeth.
It's got one tooth. There's a snaggle tooth. Oh god, you should kiss it. Oh. How do you feel about the alpaca?
I actually like the heart more.
Wow.
Yeah, you got a birthday.
I heart.
You heart.
I think on the back.
I just want to say that my mother grew up in the Dominican Republic in Ethiopia, and she said her worst memories in life was eating sheep brain, sheep eyes, and heart. I guess sheep heart. And she, as most mothers do, always wish for a better life for their children. And it needs to be mentioned that I am trying this willingly. Sorry, Mom.
Another thing was also a stuffed pepper, right?
It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Yeah, it should be.
For what it's worth, I've tried brain and it was disgusting. The heart's really good.
Heart. You should make a t-shirt like that. And then like just walk around seething and foaming from the mouth and really freak people out.
Hostel.
We had some heart, which is this. We had some guinea pig, as you see here,
It's kind of like 3-4
with
minutes from
foot.
San Francisco.
See that?
Ours didn't have a head and teeth like theirs did down there.
Can you hold up the guinea pig head for us?
Eating the potato.
Is that you need to make an apple. We had weird dried lamb chops, which like went down to here. We don't understand. I guess they like filleted it.
This is
Wait, we gotta get this on.
Oh, that's like Lady in the Vagabond.
Oh god!
This is I wish you had spaghetti.
Your new profile.
Wow!
You have to do it with spaghetti.
Wow! I don't even know what to say about that, but I'm a little jealous, and I need to borrow your guinea pig head now. Honestly, the best things were the heart and the trout. And the guinea pig wasn't so good. Although we tried it from him and it tasted a lot different than the guinea pig that we had here, and his was a lot better. Ours was a little dry. We also had stuffed pepper. I was better!
Chicken soup numero 4.
Justin's a happy camper.